For the past 17 and a half years, I've had the honor and privilege of serving the citizens of Jackson County as its state's attorney. During this time, I have always tried to carry out the duties of the office in a fair and dignified manner and according to the law. The past 17 and a half years have presented me multiple opportunities to pursue justice. I have tried to use those opportunities to seek remedies for the wrongs perpetrated upon victims of criminal acts. Many times I have succeeded in attaining justice for the loved ones of a murder victim, the person whose residence was burglarized, the person who was sexually assaulted, or the child who was abused or neglected. Sometimes facts and circumstances prevented me from achieving the result desired by the victim. But in each case, I and those who have worked with me in pursuing justice gave our all. During the last 17 and a half years, I've had the privilege of meeting many fine people in this county. Hard-working, law-abiding people who happened to be victimized by someone who was neither not honest nor law-abiding. I have been blessed with having a diligent, dedicated, and I might add, underpaid assistant state's attorneys, some of them are here with me today, who have shared the same vision as me to see justice done. I've also been blessed with having a dedicated support staff, some of whom are here, ladies and gentlemen who did the sometimes menial but always important behind-the-scene tasks to ensure that the guilty were convicted and the innocent avoided prosecution. 17 and a half years ago, when I first took the oath of office, I asked those who prayed to pray that God grant me wisdom and courage. Wisdom to know what was right and the courage to do it. Over the years, I truly believed that a lot of people prayed for me. Being state's attorney, in my opinion, is probably the best job any lawyer can have. I can honestly say that I have never had a boring day at work. I've always looked forward to coming to the courthouse. You just never knew what was going to happen that day. Therefore, it is bittersweet for me to announce today that I will not be seeking re-election in 2012. At the end of this term, I will have served 19 years and 1 month in office. That is the longest tenure of any state's attorney in this county that I can recall. I thank the citizens of Jackson County for having placed their trust in me for so long. I hope I have not disappointed them too often. I also want to thank the various attorneys who have worked with me as assistant state's attorneys and the various support staff personnel who stood with me in fighting for what was right. I could not have and cannot do this job without them. Some may ask why, if you think this is the best job in the world for an attorney, are you leaving? There are several reasons. One is I would like to spend more time with my family. Being state's attorney is a 24/7 proposition. You are always on call. Moreover, I cannot begin to tell you the number of evenings, weekends, and holidays I have been at the office in the past 17 and a half years. There is always something to do, some detail to take care of. It is getting more difficult to balance the professional and family aspects of my life. A second reason is that new blood in the state's attorney's office is a good thing. It is axiomatic to say that different people have different ideas of how things should be done. A new state's attorney may bring new, fresh ideas to the office. Lastly, as I said earlier, I asked for wisdom and courage when I accepted this position. Wisdom and courage to know and to do the right thing. I feel in my soul that this is the right thing to do, and this is the right time to do it. I again thank all of you for your support and your patience in listening to me over the years. Sometimes I've been rational and sometimes I've been ranting, but you have been patient in listening to me. I especially want to thank Sheriff Bob Burns for his sage advice and sense of perspective he has offered to me during my time as state's attorney. Indeed, for the past 26 years in which I have been involved in prosecuting offenses of one kind or another. I want to thank Jan Brown, my former office manager, who recently retired after 43 years in office, for being my surrogate mother over the years. She kept me on the straight and narrow path. I want to thank Dan Brenner here, who has been an assistant state's attorney in my office from almost the beginning of my administration. He has helped me maintain my sanity and has kept me from pulling out my hair on more than one occasion. I want to thank all the judges, police officers, and courthouse personnel who have offered me kind words and friendship over the past decades. Most importantly, I want to thank the citizens of Jackson County for all of their support over the years. I hope I have upheld the trust you placed in me and that I have been a worthy public servant.